Oh yeah, you read the title right. I got my hands on Halo 6. I've been anticipating this for a long time. I've been really looking forward to this. I've wanted Halo 6 for a while now, and some people are going to say I'm a little bit late to the party, but... Hey, what's that? You're saying Halo 6 isn't out yet? No, we're not talking about the game Halo. We're talking about Microtech Halo 6. Wait, video game? Video games are for losers.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Okay, I think that take is good. That took me for freaking ever. So hi, welcome to the Mr. Man channel. If you're coming here for gaming news like Halo, no, this isn't about Halo 6 or Halo Infinite or whatever it's called. I don't know what Halo are they up to. I think Infinite, which is number 6 technically, which fits in perfect with this because we got Halo 6. Obviously, as you can tell by now, if you can't, you have problems and get some help. But yeah, so I got a Halo 6. I should not have spent $830 on this, but I did, because that's what I do. It's a pandemic, I'm depressed, I need to buy stuff, plus, I've wanted Halo 6 for a long time, ever since I've gotten into collecting knives. And while we're talking about collecting knives, and getting into collecting knives and stuff of that nature, hit links down below. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there are affiliate links, but help me out down there, guys, okay? Please. But, other topic, I started Discord, so go check that out. It's a fun place just to hang out. My one friend got me into Discord, shame on you. It's a waste of time now, but it's a fun waste of time. It lets you connect with people. I try and be semi-active on there, answer questions that I get. We only have like 14 members right now, but links down below. Mr. Man's Apocalyptic, or Mr. Man's Lawless Apocalyptic Wasteland. Can't talk. Mr. Man's Lawless Apocalyptic Wasteland. I think that's it. The words might be messed up, but it's sort of. You get it. But the link's down below if you want to check it out. Just kind of come hang out. There's a couple different channels created. Pros and knife collection, just general knife talk, video games. I might do some videos where I read questions from you guys on there, because I have a section for Ask Mr. Man Anything, which you can literally ask me anything. It's my credit card number, my social security number, or how many times I got laid. Yeah, just kind of go hang out. I might answer some questions on there in a video, do something. I don't know, it's just kind of fun, you know? Speaking of hanging out, this chair, this is new. This is a Respawn gaming chair. It's a little big for my area. I literally broke mine or in half. So, with all that out of the way, you're like, Mr. Man, open up the knife.
All right, here's the box, a little bit big, so we'll have to keep it backed off here. Knife of choice today, not by choice, is the Spyderco Tenacious. Me and a couple guys are doing a, hang on, this tripod is cramming into my chest again. There we go, okay, so this knife is not by choice. I'm carrying it. I mean, a couple guys are doing a couple guys and girls. I'm gonna correct myself there. We're doing a challenge, carry garbage knives, so this isn't actually a garbage knife, but knives with kind of subpar steel. HCR 13 MOV, so this is what I chose because, I don't know, I mean, Tenacious is a pretty decent knife, so, I mean, it's kind of a cheaper one. Let's get into the package here. This is from Blade Ops. Actually, before we get into this, there's one more thing I have to do because, you know, I'm lazy. This knife, Victorinox Tinkerer, I bought like a year ago. Well, not a year ago, but I had some gift cards to Myers, and I bought an extra one of these guys because they're just kind of awesome knives, and I haven't opened this up, so let's do a 2-for-1 unboxing right now. This is embarrassing. I can't. Oh, okay. This is really embarrassing. There we go. Okay, it's out. Packing peanuts. Oh my god. Oh boy. This is a premium Microtech box. By premium, I mean it's a big ass one. Open that up. That pop didn't sound good, but whatever. So, what do we got here? Ooh, you see it right there. Don't look. Here's a pamphlet. Oh, that's blown out. Hang on. Can you read it now? Do you care? What happened to my focus point? Ah, there we go. All right, the knife. Ooh, check it out. That is kind of a heavy boy, and it comes with a sheath. I did not know that. Oh yeah, by the way, Microtech. Since 1994. That's when I was born. That's pretty awesome. The company's as old as me. Does it really matter? No, absolutely not. But is it awesome? Yes, absolutely is. I didn't know it came with a sheath. That is actually pretty kick-ass. That's awesome. And these locks, these, I don't know what these are actually called, tech lock thingies? How does this lock? They unlock, lock to do something. Ah, that's actually awesome. So like, you push in here, and then the sheath opens up. Put it on your belt, it's quick detach, and then that'll lock. So it won't open up on you. That's awesome. So now I can actually carry the sucker. Actually, I don't think I can because in Michigan you can't. Because of stupid knife laws, it's technically a fixed blade. I don't know. Our laws are stupid. Our governor's a moron. She sucks. Whitmer, go fuck yourself. Here, we'll put some stuff in here. We got the orange Zippo, got the orange 3DS with, what this Mr. Man been playing, regrettably, Pokemon Ultra Moon, just because I am a complete loser that lives in my parents' basement, and I actually hate Pokemon. It was just the only thing that I had laying around. So that's why I was playing it. This is a Halo 6 by Microtech. This is the battle worn, as you can see, the scratches on it, intentionally scratched. It was brand new from Blade Ops, but it's the battle worn orange finish module. A very nice, very expensive knife, but I've wanted a Halo specifically a Halo 5 in my collection ever since I seen them years ago, and I finally pulled the trigger on these 6. It's a little bit darker orange than the Zippo, so you can probably tell. It's a burnt orange. It's not a neon orange. I'm excited to fire this. I'm like really excited to fire it. I've wanted one of these forever. I'm like super excited to fire it, but at the same time I know as soon as I do, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Because like that's how everything is. As soon as I do it, I'm disappointed. Let's go over one more quick feature about this. So some of the Halo 6s, the new ones, they had a little safety on the button. You had to pull back and then you could push to fire. This one doesn't. I prefer without the safety just because safeties kind of suck. So I prefer knives without safeties. I could see where the Halos, it'd be a little more important to have a safety. But if you're going to carry in the sheath, I mean, you're not really worried about accidentally firing. It's not going through that sheath. You're fine. You're a pussy if you need one. You're like, okay, Mr. Man fired. Okay, here we go. Now, you're probably wondering, all right, guess what blade I have? Guess what blade this is before I fire it. Leave down in the comments below what you think the blade shape is. Is it drop point? Is it tanto? Is it double-edged? I don't think they actually make Halos in double-edged, but what is it? And I bet you won't guess right. I'm pretty sure you're not going to guess right, because this is a very, very special blade from Microtech. And by very special, I mean they make quite a few knives of it, but it's their coolest blade shape in my opinion. You heard it from me. This is my favorite blade shape from Microtech. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, Hellhound blade. Isn't that the coolest looking knife you have ever seen in your whole miserable life? Because I know it is. I sure know this is the coolest blade I have ever... That is sharp. Oh my god, this is the coolest knife I have ever handled in my entire life. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm handling a Halo. I've wanted to handle one of these for almost 10 years now. 10 years. And I finally got one. This is kind of ridiculous. This thing is a beast. I mean, when you actually look at the size of it, I mean, there's a knife, there's my hand. That gives you absolutely no reference because, you know, well, this is, I mean, obviously this is a 3DS XL or 2DS, 3DS, the Tube 3DS, whatever it is. Yeah, anyone who knows this system, this is a pretty decent sized system. That's the handle, and you still have the blade. It's a big knife. It's a pretty big knife. So the way that you close these, since they're just single action OTFs, is you push the button to disengage the lock on the blade so it can slide up and down, and then you pull the charging handle back. And it has a little safety tab, so you push on those and the little latches open up and then you're allowed to pull it back. So what you would do, and I'm probably gonna hurt myself doing this, but you would push, pinch, and pull, and this would come all the way back. And when it gets all the way back, this locks back in place. You have your charging rod handle here, and on here it has your information, which is probably really hard to see because of stone wash. So this just goes back in and it clicks, like focus, so. And you're all set to fire it again. Are we gonna fire again? Absolutely. That is a joy to fire. It has the same feel as when you slam a bolt forward on an AR, like when you hit the bolt release on an AR, that same feel, like you get that same sort of like jar or kick to it. It has that same sort of feel to it, just the way it fires. Do it one more time here. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's my really, really new expensive toy. This has been a knife that I've wanted for a long time. I finally have one, so now I can finally focus on getting other non-grail knives. I don't know. I need more knives. I cannot obsess over getting one of these now. I have it, so I'm happy now. All's right with the universe. And yeah, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.